Hello and welcome to STWebDesigner. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to insert an image into your web page. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to code your image into your web page, show you how to float it left, right and align it centre, as well as making it fully responsive using media queries. So let's get started with inserting our image. So inserting the image is a very simple task. It's just one line of code. So we're going to insert our image tag. So we're going to go image, source. Now this is where your image is located. Now mine is located in an images folder and it's called image 1 and it is a JPEG image. So we need to put JPEG. And then we need to put the alt of, I'm just going to put image for this. But the alt can be anything. And close the tag. And that is the HTML done. So if we view this in our browser, the image appears. We now need to add some CSS styling to get the image to float left, right and align center. To do this, all we need to do is add a class to our image. I'm just going to go class equals, and I'm going to call this image 1. The class can be whatever you want, you can name it whatever you want. We then need to go over to our CSS document and add the styles. So we're going to go dot image 1, which is our class name, add in the brackets, and in there we're simply going to write first of all float left. Now this you won't see any change because the default of the image is float left, so it's already floating left. Show you that in the browser. It's floating left. To float right, all we're going to do is change the word left to right, and this will make the image go to the right hand side of the web page. To make the image center, we need to add a few different styles. So we need to get rid of the float style and add display block. Now this will make the image span the whole width of the web page. Then we need to add margin 0 auto. Now this means that there are no margins at the top and bottom of the image, but the left and right margins are auto, which means that the image will sit in the center of the page. So if we save that and we view our image, the image now sits in the middle of the web page because the left and right margins are auto and it spans the whole width of the page. To make our image responsive, we need to add a few more styles to our class of image 1. So we need to add the width and the height. So we've got width. Now the width is the width of your actual image you are using, which in my case is 500 pixels. However, if your image is say 350 pixels, that's what you need to put there. And then the height is simply auto. And when we view this in the browser, it will look exactly the same, like it has done now. However, when we resize the browser, when we shrink it down, the size of the browser, the image here doesn't shrink anymore. So now, to make it fully responsive, we need to add media queries. With media queries, we need to find out the max width of where our browser goes wrong. So you can do the keyboard shortcut of F12 or right click and go inspect element. And then up here, when we start to resize the browser, it will tell us the width and height of the browser. So when we go down, we can see the width and height changes up at the top of how big the browser size is. So we're going to keep scrolling down, and at about 520 pixels is about where it starts to go wrong. So that is the max width we're going to use. So we can take away that and go back onto our CSS document. So to add our media queries, we simply go media, screen, and that's our, now this bit is our max width. So this is in brackets, max width 520 pixels. And in here we're going to add our image1 class, and within that we're going to go width, and we're going to have the width at 100% because we want that image to span the whole width of that browser size. So we're going to save, refresh, and resize the browser. So this is where it went wrong before, and now it carries on shrinking at 100% of that browser size. So now our image is fully responsive. So you've now coded your image into your web page, floated it left, right and aligned it centre, and you've made it responsive. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Bye for now.